Hey guys, Sam coming at you again with your Revenge of the Fifth workout. That's right, these exercises are going to be focused more so on the Sith Lords, and in my opinion, when I think Sith, I think power and passion. And passion, I usually think, leads to a burning sensation, usually right here. So in other words, folks, we're going to be doing some exercises here that are going to be focused on not only cardio, but also a lot of isometric holds and the like. So we're going to go ahead and get started with a very similar warm-up. You're just going to go ahead, we're going to start with some squats, hips out behind you, weight in those heels, chest up, eyes out and in front. Now, if you've got something to look at like I do with the camera, and you guys, feel free to go ahead, keep your eyes on that. But if you want to go ahead, look down right in front of you on the floor, that's cool too, but we're changing it up. You're going to rotate in this one, come back to center, come up, rotate. So down to that squat, weight in those heels, drive through them, drive those hips, and get that rotation. We're going to keep this going for 3 more before we turn up, just like last time. We're going to go ahead, 2 and 1. Here we go. Come down, up, and come up on the ball of that foot. Whether it's on the ball, maybe you're balancing on that toe, keeping it right here. You don't need to get too deep into this. Just feel free to go ahead, keep those abs tight, draw in that belly button to that spine. Keep it going for 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to go ahead, get those feet moving. We're going to go ahead, big arm circles forward, palms up towards the ceiling. We're going to start with those big circles, going forward, and then we're going to go ahead, speed them up, tighten them up, keep it right here. Now from here, we're going to go ahead and reverse them, take them backwards. Big arm circles going back. All right, here we go. Palms still facing up, speed them up, tighten them up. All right, now you're going to go ahead, work those shoulders, open up that chest, palms to the shoulders, keeping it right here. Keeping this going for 3, 2, 1. All right, now we're going to bring them up, bring them down, bring them up, bring them down. Now you want to focus on driving your shoulders down, away from those ears and back, away from that chest. Open it up. Now we're going to go ahead and relax the arms, stop the feet. We're going to keep them wide because we're going to go for into those side lunges just like last time. Weight in those hips, back, down that heel, return. Now, you want to go ahead, hit one side for the first couple, really feeling that inner thigh stretch on that straight leg, keeping it going. Now remember, you want to drive your hips back and then down into the lunge. Return to the top the exact opposite way. So hips back, come down, come up, drive the hips forward. Now we're going to get 3 more of these before we switch sides and hit the inner thigh of that bent leg in 2, 1, drop down in it, straight, drive the hips, kick the hips, come down, and repeat from there. Again, you should be feeling this on that opposite side, straight leg, keeping it going right here. Now, what's coming at you after we finish this warm-up? We're going to be jumping right into the workout. We're going to be doing a lot of show and go. So there's not going to be a whole lot of rest. There's not going to be a whole lot of time for you to catch your breath. We're just going to jump into the next one. Let me get 3 more of these starting on this side. 3, 2, 1. All right, now shaking out those legs, grab that drink of water, but not too much because we're jumping right into it. What we've got coming up your way first are your high knees. I'm going to set the timer on my phone here. You might be hearing that in the background as the workout progresses. We've got a different type of burnout coming your way in just a few seconds. So remember, you are focused on balance. You are focused on strength and explosive action and core and cardio here more so than anything else. You're going to be feeling a burn. You're going to be feeling that strength. You're going to be feeling those muscles on fire throughout. So as I said before, first exercise coming at you, high knees as high as the hip. Come back down, repeat on the opposite side. If you aren't hopping, no problem. Feel free to march into this, keeping this going in 10 seconds. Here we go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get them up. Now you want to keep these going as high as you can for as long as you can. Now, we have upped the time here. We are at 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. I thought, what better way to get Revenge of the Fifth by having that extra 5 seconds. 3 times through 4 exercises, keeping it going, let it burn for 20 more. Get those knees up there, drive them straight up as high as the hip. Now remember, if you're not going for that hop, that knee drive is more than okay. Keep it going for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've got your jump squats next. So you want to go ahead, hips out behind you. Get your feet off the floor. Keep it right here. Hips back, chest up. Come down, drive. Come down, drive. Now, if you're not digging the hop, feel free to come down, drive the hips, get the calf raise. Keep it going for 40 more seconds. Now remember, getting those feet off the ground is all that matters. And if you find that that is not for you, again, that calf raise is more than okay, but you still want to drive those hips, get nice and low in that squat, power out of that, keep it right here. 15 seconds, let it ride. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mountain climbers coming at you next. Nice high plank, hips drawn in, hands, if not shoulder width apart, a little bit wider. So from here, you're gonna drive the knee towards the chest, keeping it going. Now, for any of you not taking it to the ground, feel free to go ahead, find yourself some wall space. Drive the knee, feel free to go ahead. Keep that high plank going. The focus of the mountain climber is not just a speed and agility and cardio. It is also focusing on that shoulder and core stability. So if you find yourself not taking it to the ground, feel free to go ahead, still take it to the wall for that nice high plank. You've got 20 more seconds, rep it out. You're doing fantastic. Just keep that chest up, wrist, elbow, and shoulder all in one line here. Repping it out for 10 more seconds. All right, now we've got your split squat hops. So much like a lunge, you want to step back, nice hip width stance, but one foot directly behind you. You're going to drop down into it, drive through that front heel, return to the top. Now, you can keep it right here, return, repeat, and release. Or if you want to turn up, you can come down, pop up, keep it right here. You want to drive primarily through this front leg's heel. If you find that's not for you, again, keep it right here. You'll notice as I do this, I come down and forward onto that heel. And then I come push up and back off it, kind of driving my hips forward, and then right back down, back up again. Now, if you want to progress to that hop, feel free to go ahead. Just get that front leg off the ground, keeping it right here for 10 more seconds. 2, 1. All right, here we go. We've got your high knees again. That's right. We're done with one set of round 1. Let's keep it going. Keep that fire going. Knees as high as the hip, and repeat and release from there. Here we go. Driving those knees, pumping those arms, getting them going. Now, if this isn't for you, you can always go ahead. Jog it in place. Keep those feet moving, pumping those arms, chest up, core tight. Keep it going, just like so. Driving those knees, pumping those arms. Almost there. 20 seconds. 15 to go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Jump squats coming at you. 10 seconds. Remember, hips back, chest up, come down, return. Drive the hips, get that hop. Use those arms if you have to. Maybe kick them out in front for that squat. Driving behind you as you come down. Keep it right here. Now, if this isn't for you, feel free to go ahead and just get those feet off the ground, but get deep in that squat. Come on up, get that low hop. You can go ahead, keep those exercises completely separated, hit that squat with a vertical hop, or if you want to keep them combined, one fluid motion, down, up, power through. Keep it right here, 20 more seconds. Four, 3, 2, 1. Shake out those legs. You got your mountain climbers coming at you again. Nice high plank. Belly button drawn into that spine. Hips up, but tucked in nonetheless. Hands, if not hip, shoulder width apart, a little bit closer. We're keeping this going, 45 seconds, right here. Now, if you want to turn up, feel free to go ahead, get that cross body action, knee to opposite elbow, keeping it going right here. 30 more seconds. Now you'll notice my back is kind of rounding here. That's good. That means I'm drawing in that belly button, chest up. Now if you find that is not for you, maybe go ahead, keep it nice and low, and tap the toes behind you, just like so. Using that core, keeping those abs nice and tight. Draw in that belly button. Maybe you might need to reset before you get to it for the last 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Split squat hops. Back at it. Now, whichever side you did before, you want to make sure you don't do that side again. For me, I hit my left side. I like to read from left to right. I'm going to go ahead and start from left to right on that classic lunge. Now, you want to keep that chest up. Come on down. Right back up again. If that's not for you, so it's a little too much on the knee, that means you're letting your knee track over the toes on your downswing. You want to keep it back here, and instead of coming down into it, what I want you to do is go ahead, step back into it. Stick it to one side the whole time. This right here is going to open up those hips, that quad, loosen up that knee, and eventually that is going to get you here, keeping it going for 9 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. Last bout of those high knees. We're gonna get this going in 9 seconds. Remember, knees as high as the hips. I want you to push even harder this time. I'm gonna tell you the last 10 seconds. I really want you to give it your all. Here we go. Get those hands going. Pumping those arms, moving those feet. Now your hands dictate how fast your feet go. So if your arms aren't moving quick, your legs aren't moving quick. So keep it right here. Keep it going. You're 10 seconds down. You keep it going. We're almost there. Almost there. All right, 25 seconds. Drive those knees, pump those arms. Almost there. Final 20. Can we go a little bit faster? Can we go a little bit harder? Can we light that carpet on fire? Can we drill a hole into that basement? Is that what's going down? Let's keep it going for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Shake out those legs. You got jump squats coming at you. Round number 1, set number 3, almost over. 7 seconds before we gotta let them burn again. Chest up, core tight. Jump squats coming at you. Down, up, pow. Keeping it right here. Now, if this is not for you, again, squat, calf raise, down, back. If that's not for you, and you still want to get that hop, you don't need to go for your ceiling. You can simply go ahead, just get those feet off the ground. Maybe you'll go ahead, come right back down to that squat, absorb that shock of that initial hop. Keeping it right here for 20 more seconds. Now you want to try to land softly on those toes, rock back to the heels, return to the top, repeat from there. You've got 10 seconds of this left. We're almost through. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. All right. Last set of those mountain climbers. Coming at you. Chest up, core tight. Chest up, core tight, eyes down in front. Now remember, if that is not for you, find yourself some wall space. Drive the knees, maybe get that hop. You want to use those shoulders for that stability. You want to use that core to keep it going. Drawing those knees as close to the chest as possible. Keeping this going for 20 more seconds. We're almost through. Final 10. And 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Now we've got that split squat hop. That's it. And then we're jumping into round 2. So give it your all. Let it burn. Get nice and deep into these split squats. You only have to do it for 20 seconds and then we switch sides. Here we go. Down, up. Get that hop. Chest up, core tight, lead with that chin, keeping it right here. Now, if you're not digging that, remember, keep that back foot on the ground. As you step into it, return, step, return, step, return. All right, we're halfway, switch sides for me. Hit the other one, same deal, down, get that hop, let it burn. Almost through, 14 seconds. Remember, not digging that hop. Classic split squats are more than okay. Drive those hips forward for the final 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You've got a minute, so go ahead. Dab that sweat off your face. Get that cold towel, or do whatever you want. Now, get that drink. We're gonna jump into your next exercise, which is your bicycle crunch. So, leading with that chest and chin, you want to drive that heel out, bring in the opposite. Lead with that elbow, come back, keep it right here. Now, if this isn't for you, no worries. Feel free to go ahead, keep those hands on the ground. And the higher you drive those heels, the less pressure it'll be on your back, but you still want at least a 45-degree angle. Drive that belly button to that spine, repeat on the opposite side. Now, if this is still not for you, maybe just go ahead with that single leg bicycle, one heel flat on the ground, bringing the knee into the chest, stick to one side for the first half. If you need to, switch sides for the next half. 45 seconds on the clock, kicking this off in 2, 1, here we go. Now you want to try to meet that elbow with that opposite knee. If you're not leading with that chest and reaching for those knees, chances are you're not engaging that core enough. You want to make sure your low back is flat on the ground. As you can see, as I'm doing this, you cannot put anything under my back. There's no arch there. You want to keep it right here for 20 more seconds. You shouldn't be craning your neck. Lead with that chin, that core. Keep it going for 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, we are up with your squat thrust. So with your squat thrust, you can go ahead, put those hands on the ground, kick the feet back, return to the top. It is all about that power. So keep that core tight, kick those feet back, bring them back in as fast as you can. Here we go. Down, back, up. Down, back, up. Now, if that's not for you, plant the hands, walk them back, return to the top, drive those hips, keep it going. Now, if you're not digging that, you can always go for that squat with that overhead reach, keeping it right here, just like so. Still driving those hips, getting those arms in there, working those shoulders, keeping it going. You've got 15 more seconds. Let it ride, let it burn, keep it going. 10 more. Eyes out in front. Lead with that chest and chin for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now we come down into your bear crawl. With your bear crawl, you're gonna stay in that nice low crawl, knees in line with that hip on the ball of that rear foot. And as you do this, folks, you wanna move one hand with the opposite knee. So get into that bear crawl position. Step over, step over, step over, step over. Feel free to take it forward. Take it backwards. But you never want to walk it out, so you're like this. You want to keep those knees in line with that hip, so it means short, choppy steps the whole way through. 18 seconds left. Let it burn. Feel free to take it sideways. Here we go. And 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake out those shoulders. We have got your, as I like to call them, your Sith jacks or your wood chop jacks. You're gonna go ahead, feet together, Hands overhead, take it down to that hip. Here we go. As you come down in the squat, keep it right here. Now, if you're not digging this hop, that step is more than welcome. You can switch feet. You can stick to one side. Keep it right here. Just make sure you only step into a squat, no wider. You don't want to lunge on this one. You want to keep those feet hip width apart the whole time. Come down, bring them together. Come down, bring them together. Now, if you're not digging that hop, as I showed you before, you can step into it. Keep that chest up, rock it out. Keep it going for 10 more seconds right here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, shake it out. Bicycle crunch coming at you again. Down to the ground, lead with that chest. You want to bring those knees towards that chest the whole time. Keep it right here. 2, 1, boom. Feel free to slow it down. Really focus on that core work. Keep it right here. Come up into that crunch, relax. Come up into that crunch, relax. This right here is how you step it up, strength-wise. If you're not looking to build that abdominal strength, or at least not make it your main focus, feel free to step it up by speeding up, elbow to knee, for 15 seconds. We're almost through. 15, 10, 5, 3, 2, 1, and we're up. All right, squat thrust. Remember, kick your feet back, bring them in as fast as you can. Really engage those abs as you do so. Kicking this off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up. Now remember, if you're not digging that, you're more than welcome to slow it down. Hands to the floor, step the feet back, maybe hop them in, return to the top. Or come on down, kick the feet out, walk them back in, return to the top. Not digging either of those options, feel free to go ahead, get that squat with that overhead reach, repping it out for just 15 more seconds. We're almost through. Squat, overhead reach, walk it out. Step it out. Or hop it in, step it out. Keep it going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. We've got your bear crawls coming at you next. We're gonna keep this going. Let it burn, let it burn. 4, 3, 2, 1. Chest up, core tight, walking it out. Now you can take it sideways with that lateral action. You can go ahead, keep it going front to back, maybe go 3 forward, and then 3 back. But remember, you want to grip with that hand. You want to make sure that you're driving the ball, the like joints of your fingers. I almost said the ball of your fingers, which would have been weird. Keep it right here, and you want to drive those hands in there. Arch that back a little bit, so you can, roll that back a little bit so you can draw in that belly button. Keep it right here, sidestepping. Maybe take it front to back, or maybe you really want to change it up. Take it all the way around. Woo! Sith jacks coming at you. There we go. Hands overhead, down to that knee, just like yesterday. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Feet together as you come out of it. Kick them apart as you come down on it. Keep it right here for 35 more seconds. 25 seconds. Final 15. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. Bicycle crunch. Remember, if you're not taking it to the ground, that nice high plank right here, driving those knees or hopping into it. If you're not taking it to the wall and you want to try it on the ground, take it right here with that high plank, driving the knees in towards that chest, keeping it going, just like so. Now, if that's still not for you, slow it down. We're tired. This is it. Last time through. Keep it right here. Shoulders back, chest up, bring it in, tap it out. "15 seconds. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go with those squat thrusts. Hands down on the ground, kick the feet back, bring them back in. Remember, it's as quick as you can draw them back in where the power is, where that difference is made. Return. Return. If that's not for you, step into it. Return to the top, get that overhead reach, or go for the squat with that overhead reach. You got 30 seconds left. Hands to the ground, kick the feet back, return to the top, get that overhead reach, or just focus on that hip drive. But for the last 15 seconds, if you want to turn up, which is right now, feel free to go ahead. Come on down into that burpee. Get those hands overhead for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've got your bear crawls coming your way. Come on down. Knees hovering right off the floor. Hands flat on it. 2, 1, right here. Knees hovering. Walk it out. Now, if you're thinking to yourself, Sam, you know this whole workout, you haven't shown me any sort of regression for that or modification so I can keep it rolling. No problem. Come on up. Nice low squat, as low as your knees, hips, and shoulders will allow. You're gonna go ahead, take 2 steps to the right, 2 steps to the left maybe take it forward. All the while, the only thing that really should be moving are those ankles. Your knees should not be tracking forward. They should always be back here. With that said, if you're in that bear crawl, you've only got 10 seconds. Rock it out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Sith jacks, and then it's over. Coming on up. Remember, chest up, core tight. Sit down in it. Come down into that squat and that slash. Bring the hands up, come right back down again. Keep it right here. Now, this isn't for you. Remember, you can step into these. Switching feet really does help. And you really want to plant the foot, sit down in the squat, rotate, return. Sit down, plant the foot, sit down in the squat, release, and return. You want to feel it in those hammies, those glutes. You want to feel a little bit in that IT band, running up the side of the leg. As you get that hop going, make sure you drop nice and low into that squat. Keeping it right here. For 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. That right there, folks, was round 2. We've got a burnout coming your way. Grab that towel, dab it off. Maybe grab yourself a drink, because we are about to run into that fun finisher, or as I like to call it, that burnout. So with your burnout, what you're gonna do, you've got 3 exercises coming your way. And in those 3 exercises, you're gonna be doing 10 of each. No more, no less. But what you are gonna be doing is going to be trying to get through it as many times as you can in 5 minutes. So for exercise 1, we have got your burpees. So you're gonna go ahead, drop that chest to the floor, come on down into it, come on up, get that overhead hop. Now, you're gonna aim for 10 of those. If you are not digging that, you're more than welcome to go for the squat thrust or the squat and reach. And for exercise number 2, you have got your iron legs. With your iron legs, there's 3 exercises in one. You step back into that reverse lunge, return to the top, step back into that second reverse lunge, return to the top, get that classic squat, repeat from there. You want to turn up on that one, you add some hops, you want to turn down, keep your rear leg straight as you come down to those lunges, and in that squat, lessen your range of motion to really save those hips, but work on whatever needs to be worked on. Remember, work to the pain, not through it. For exercise number 3, we've got your V-ups. So with your V-ups, you're gonna take it down to the ground, leading with that chest and chin, but you wanna tap those toes as you come up. So right here, boom, back down, keeping it going. Now, if this isn't for you, maybe go for 5 on one side, 5 on the other, or if you're not taking it to the ground, you can keep it standing with your standing leg raise. You want to reach for that toe with the one side, really working that core and those obliques, and then switch to the other side right after. All right, now I'm going to set 5 minutes on my phone so I can actually see that bad boy roll down. But I am going to be coaching you through each and every one of those 3 exercises. Remember, going for 10 of each one. Burpees, iron legs, and V-ups. Kicking this off in 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. 5 minutes on the clock. You're aiming for burpees. Go for 10. Remember, if you're not coming all the way down to the ground, you can go for that squat thrust or that squat and reach. Keeping this going. You've got your iron legs next. Step back into it. 1, 2 lunges, and a squat. Those 3 exercises count as 1. There's 2. There's 3. Keep it going. All right, next up, we've got your V-ups. Lead with that chest and chin. Aiming for the toes. Not hitting the toes, the shins are fine. Not digging the shins, those knees are more than okay. Burpees. Hands overhead, chest to the ground. Feet off the ground is where it counts. Come down, chest to the floor. Come on up. Now remember, if you're not digging the full burpee, that squat thrust is more than okay. Hands to the ground, kick the feet back, walk them back in, reach overhead, maybe hop, step, or just squat and reach. This is about cardio. Push as fast as you can, as hard as you can. Keep it going. Remember, it goes burpees, iron legs, and then V-ups. Here come those iron legs. Keep it going. You can step, you can hop, whatever works best. You're aiming for 10 here. Remember, if you're feeling it in that knee, step back, return. Step back, reach away, return. Squat as low as your knees, hips, and low back will feel. Keep it going. All right, now you got those V-ups coming your way. You got a minute, 45 seconds. Keep it going. Lead with that chest and chin. Here we go. burpees, iron legs, V-ups. 1 minute, 15 seconds. Keep it going. Forty seconds. $30 to go. Ten seconds. Wherever you're at, rep it out. For 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's time, folks. Nice job. Way to release that inner dark side. Hope you had fun with this workout. If you like what you've seen, go ahead, like and subscribe. I got a ton of new videos coming your way if you guys are interested. Hope this was helpful. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.